Hey, hey, my feel good friend, and welcome to the Feel Good Social podcast. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I am so overly jazzed to be in your earbuds today. I feel like I say this most episodes, if we're honest, but if you've been a long time listener of the Feel Good Social podcast, you probably already know this about me. I nerd out when it comes to any episode where I get to deep dive into the strategy behind your marketing or brainstorming content ideas or anything like that. And today is the whopper of all strategic episodes. Okay. Today we are talking about your holiday promotional strategy, and I'm going to be sharing my recommended go-to holiday strategy and timeline for most brands. So we are going to be talking about, your holiday promotions and all that stuff. And I'm also going to be sharing my timeline for your brand and content through the rest of the year, right? We'll be talking about what you should be kind of talking about now to prep your audience to want to buy from you, what you should be talking about in November leading up to the big shebang holiday season. And I'm also going to be sharing different tips and tricks for how to promote your offers and when and all that jazz. I cannot wait. I hope you're excited too. If you are listening to this episode and you're like, okay, Kins, dish it up, give me all the actionable tips and all that stuff, I want to encourage you to go grab a pen and paper to jot down some notes on, or at least whip out your phone and your notes app and all that different stuff, because I'm definitely going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of strategy. I'm going to be sharing actionable tips and helping you brainstorm ideas. And I really want you to jot down the ideas that you have for your brand as you're listening to this episode and not forget them as soon as the episode ends, right? Because that happens to me all the time. So go grab a pen and paper to jot down notes on. And if you do really enjoy this episode, if you find it to be super, super helpful when it comes to planning your holiday promotions and outlining your timeline through the rest of the year, please share this episode with your business buddies who could also find it helpful. Okay. I know how overwhelming and confusing and frustrating the holiday season can be. And I know how hard it is to really, start planning your holiday promotions, not knowing where to start, not knowing what to say, when to say it, all that different stuff. And if you are feeling confused or frustrated or overwhelmed, it's likely that your business friends are also feeling that way too, right? So make sure that you spread the love and share this episode with them. Tell them that you recommend it, you found it really helpful and all that jazz, because I want to be able to help as many business owners out there as possible with this topic. And also, it's great to just spread the love and spread the joy with your fellow business buddies. Karma will come back to you if you do that, my friend. So make sure that you share this episode with your favorite business buddies, because, we just want to keep growing this feel good social audience, my friend. Okay, go ahead and go grab that pen and paper or whip out your phone to take some notes on. Let's go ahead and dive into your holiday strategy and timeline. Hey, friend, and welcome to the Feel Good Social Podcast. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I'm here to help you market your business in a genuine way that works without wasting your precious time. On this show, we chat about social media strategy and mindset tips with a focus on, you guessed it, feeling good. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some genuine conversation for the good of your biz. Real quick, have I invited you to join the Feel Good Social Club yet? Oh man, my friend, I would love for you to check out our new monthly membership for down-to-earth entrepreneurs who are ready to create content with ease, actually show up and strategically market your business online every month, and also make friends with rad down-to-earth entrepreneurs who are just like you, who get it, who are in the posting trenches with you, and who are ever ready to give you a friendly air high five or kick in the accountability booty whenever you need it. The Feel Good Social Club is where it is at. Check it out, feelgoodsocial.com/club. In the club, we have a content library full of Canva templates and tutorials and resources to help you make content creation as easy as possible. We also have monthly content planning workshops where we all come together and talk about the upcoming month's strategy for our content. And we also have community forums where you can get together, ask questions of other club members, brainstorm ideas, ask for feedback. So definitely check it out. feelgoodsocial.com/club. Our Feel Good members are seriously some of the most amazing people that I have ever met. And I would love for you to join us. feelgoodsocial.com/club. Check it out. Join today. We would love to see you in there, my friend. All right, let's dive back into today's episode. Okay, my friend, I hope that the intro and early plug gave you enough time to go grab that pen and paper. Go ahead and take some notes throughout this episode so you don't forget anything, any ideas that are generated during this time. I don't want you to forget them. And also, I just want to say, if you are listening to this episode and you're like, ooh, I like this idea, but I really don't know how to make it work for my brand, or if you're kind of confused about what you should be promoting or talking about when, or maybe you have like a few ideas and you really don't know what makes the most sense or works the best for your brand, I would absolutely love to help you plan your holiday strategy myself, right? I would love to give you my advice on your specific brand and business and strategy when it comes to holidays. And the best way to do that is to join the Feel Good Social Club. We host monthly content planning workshops where literally I kind of start out the calls by presenting different ideas and things to think about, but most of the calls are spent talking to the Feel Good Social Clubbers who attend, right? And really just giving everyone a chance to talk about their business and brand and strategies for the upcoming month. And I absolutely love to give advice to my Feel Good Social Clubbers who are able to make it to our monthly workshop calls. The next call, as of this recording, is happening on October 25th of 2022. And that is a wonderful time for you to really come to the call and ask me about your specific holiday strategy, right? So if you want to join the Feel Good Social Club, it's feelgoodsocial.com/club. You can go ahead and just join for 1 month and see if you like it. And, if you want to continue. And if you do that now, you will totally be able to come to our next content planning workshop on October 25th, and we can chat all about your brand and I can give you my opinion as far as your holiday content strategy. Okay. These workshops are held once a month. So if you are happening to listen to this episode into the future after October 25th, that's totally cool. A workshop is up and coming soon, my friend. So you can still check out the Feel Good Social Club and join today at feelgoodsocial.com/club. I would love to chat with you about your brand, your content strategy, and help you brainstorm content ideas. It would just be so fun. Check out feelgoodsocial.com/club to join today. I hope to see you there. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about holiday promotional strategy and timeline. In today's episode, I'm basically going to just be sharing my go-to strategy in general for most brands when it comes to the holiday season and leading up to the holiday season, right? So we're going to be talking about just like what should you be promoting and basically when should you be promoting it. What to talk about now as we are in mid-October leading up to Halloween and mid-November, leading up to Black Friday, and then really just through the holiday season through December, okay? So it's going to be so awesome. It's really, really important to think about your holiday promotional strategy because actually Q4 and the holiday season is really the highest revenue generating time of the year for most brands, okay? This is a time of year when honestly, people are just ready to spend money. They are expecting to spend money. They're expecting to be sold to, mostly, I think, because of the holiday season and the gift giving and all that different stuff. But honestly, because of that, even if your business and your offers aren't really focused on the holiday season or don't really make sense to give as a gift or anything like that. People are still just ready to spend money. And there are a lot of different ways that we can promote to our people right now, meet them where they're at when they are ready and willing to spend money, meet them with the most helpful offers possible for them right now, and really just help them out and also boost sales for our own businesses. Okay. This is a really, really great time of year to be promoting something for your brand. And so I really think that it is important to be as thoughtful as possible when it comes to what you are promoting, how you're showing up, the content that you're creating online during this time of year, so that you can not only help the most people possible and really meet your ideal customers where they are at right now, but also boost sales for your business in the best way. I also think it's important to start thinking about this right now because we all know how crazy the holiday season can be. In our brands, we have the holiday scramble of trying to fulfill orders and trying to do all that stuff, but also in our personal life, dealing with the family drama, trying to organize your holiday party schedule and all that different stuff. It's a crazy time of year for most of us, right? So the earlier on we can start thinking about our holiday promotions and our strategy and our timeline and outlining all these things, the easier it is on us, the happier our customers will be, and the more boosted our bottom line will be for our businesses, right? So it's a win-win-win all around. So let's go ahead and get into my go-to holiday promotion and strategy and timeline. Go ahead and whip out that pen and paper. I'm going to remind you one more time to jot down notes on, okay? Okay, so just a disclaimer before we get into my recommended strategy. This is just a general strategy, like a general strategy that makes sense for this time of year, for this season of year, for most businesses. But it is up to you to figure out what to take, what to leave, and then what to change for your own brand's promotional strategy, right? I'm just going to be sharing the general strategy that can make sense for a lot of brands, and it's up to you to tweak it and make it make sense for your brand. And like I said, if you want my advice, if you want my help, if you want my eyes on your content, my brain to help you brainstorm ideas for your brand specifically, definitely check out the Feel Good Social Club and join our monthly content planning workshops. The next one's happening October 25th. I would love to see you there, and I would love to give you my advice on your specific brand and strategy. But really what I want you to consider and think about when it comes to everything I'm saying and your brand's holiday strategy is really think about what makes the most sense for your ideal customers right now? Your own brand, your own business. Like, how can you show up for your ideal customers during this season? What do they need from you? What's the way that you can help them in the best way right now? Make sure that you are showing up for your ideal customers and meeting them where they are at during this time of year. Okay. Also, think about what makes sense for your brand specifically, right? Maybe you have an offer that you should be promoting earlier on before the holidays really hit, such as if you're like a family portrait photographer or something. You really should be promoting family portraits a little bit earlier than the holiday season because those are things that people want to take care of so that they have time to send out their holiday cards during the holiday season, right? Or maybe you're a brand that just sells amazing products that make great holiday gifts. Then you will probably want to follow more closely the timeline that I suggest, right? Also, think about what makes sense for your offers, okay? What should you be really pushing, highlighting, offering right now during this time of year? And what offers do you maybe, want to wait until next year to promote hardcore because they don't necessarily make sense for the holiday seasons? And then finally, what makes sense for you? This is something that I always tell my Feel Good Social Clubbers every single content planning workshop. Well, I tell them to think about most of these things that I've just asked you, right? But I also always remind them to think about their own personal schedules and their own timeline and life and what they have time for when it comes to their business, right? We all know how crazy the holiday season can be, how scrambly it can be for us personally, trying to make our parents happy and our spouses happy and our kids happy and organize everyone's schedules and make it to all the holiday parties and all that stuff. It's a crazy time of year, not only for your brand, but also for you personally. So the last thing I want you to do is bite off more than you can chew and try to be doing it all and feel super overwhelmed and go down in a fiery ball of flames. Like, I've been there. We don't need that to happen, right? So just make sure that you are considering this when you are outlining your strategy and thinking about ideas right now, but also when you are making decisions moving forward, remember that you can make the executive decision to make it easier on yourself if need be, right? You don't have to do that crazy, the crazy promotional strategy that you would love to do if you just don't have time for it. It's okay for you to choose the easier content for you to create, the easier things for you to promote that just make more sense if if you want to make the holidays easier on yourself because you know that it's going to be a crazy time of year, okay? So make sure that you're thinking about all these things as I present your ideas, and you are totally allowed to tweak this strategy I'm about to suggest to you. You're totally allowed to leave out some of the things that just don't make sense for your business and all that jazz, right? All right, my friend, let's dive right into this. And I do want to say that I'm actually going to be recording more episodes that dive deeper into specific parts of this strategy for future episodes. So as we're listening, I'm just going to be doing the general outline. But for example, I'm going to be recording more episodes about specific topics within this episode. So I just wanted to tell you to be on the lookout for those. Okay, so the first part of your holiday strategy, thinking about your timeline and all that stuff, is I like to start with October, right? I like to think of October as kind of the pre-work for our holiday promotional strategy. Okay, so really what you want to be doing in October is thinking about how you can prep your audience to want to buy from you during the holiday season. Okay. We all know that the holiday season is very highly promotional for all the businesses out there. And there's going to be a lot of other brands promoting very similar things to your brand. And there's a lot of competition, right? And so now October is a really great time to start laying your legwork, if that's what it's called, to really just start prepping your audience to want to choose you for their holiday spending over all other brands that are very likely going to be promoting similar things to you, right? So how do you do this? Okay, a few things to think about. And this is something that I'm going to record a future episode for deep diving into these specific things, right? But a few content ideas that you can think about to really start prepping your audience to want to buy from your brand, that you should really think about posting through October leading up to kind of the Halloween time, is really talk about your brand values. Okay. Drive home your brand values in your content right now in October. Okay. If you care about sustainability, if you want to promote, or support specific nonprofits or charities or anything like that. If you really care about authenticity or, clarity or whatever your brand really, really values and cares about that your ideal customers also value and care about, make sure you are talking about it on a regular basis in your content right now in October, because you really want to remind your ideal customers, hey, we're a brand that cares about this, about that. This is what we believe in. This is what we don't believe in and what we want to see change, right? Talk about all these specific things for your brand, because that is definitely a reason that your ideal customers will want to choose to buy from you when it comes to your holiday promotions. And the sooner you can start talking about them and driving them home right now, the better. Another thing you can do is to share relatable content that ups your brand's relatability and likability factor. Okay. So sharing just like behind the scenes of your brand, sharing that you like pumpkin spice lattes, or you have 3 kids, you love your dogs. Just sharing relatable content that kind of showcases your brand's personality, that makes your customers who are following you kind of like you, feel like they relate to you, feel like you're a friend who they would love to support, right? That sort of content is awesome in general, but it's also great, great, great to share this time of year regularly, just because it really helps to solidify in your ideal customers' brains, hey, this is a brand that I love. Like, oh my gosh, I want to buy from them this holiday season because I love them and I want to support them, right? So really, really share that relatable content for your brand on a regular basis. I love using Instagram stories for this sort of stuff. Okay. Another thing that you can do is to share tips, opinions, facts, client testimonials, anything that really showcases your expertise in your brand and can help to boost your brand's trust factor, right? So anything that makes your ideal customers realize, oh my gosh, this girl knows what she's talking about, right? Or, oh my gosh, yeah, their product that they offer is really great because they know what they're doing. They're experts on this topic. They've really done their research, right? Customer testimonials are also social proof to like help people be like, oh yeah, they've worked with lots of people. They know what they're doing, right? Share content that showcases your expertise right now, because once again, this helps to solidify people's decision to choose you during their holiday spending habits, right? Okay. Another thing you can do right now in October is to show behind the scenes of your process, right? This is another thing that I love to do on my Instagram stories all the time, but you can also do it in regular posts or in reels or anything like that. But if you can show behind the scenes of what it's like to work with your brand or what's unique about your brand and your process and all that different stuff, it helps your ideal customers realize, oh, okay, I would love to work with them. Oh, okay, I want to buy that product because I see exactly what it takes to make it. You know what I mean? Showing behind the scenes of your process when it comes to creating your products, or your process when it comes to working with your clients is great, especially this time of year as you are about to promote your offers to your customers, because they know exactly what they'll be getting when they're buying from you, right? And then the other thing you can really start doing right now in October is talking about your offers, okay? This is a great time of year to really just start once again saying, hey, I sell this. Oh, hey, did you know I sell this? Like, here is my offer. Here's why it's really, really helpful. Here is what it took to create this offer, the reason that I created this offer for you, like all this different stuff. Just the more you can start talking about what it is that you're about to be selling your people, the better, because then you'll be staying top of mind for people when they realize they are ready to buy what it is that you're selling. And then finally, you can actually start to tease your upcoming promotions right now in October, right? I like to do this. My favorite way is this kind of goes hand in hand with sharing behind the scenes, right? I absolutely love to use Instagram stories for this, is as I am planning my podcast episodes, I'll share the podcast episodes that are coming up. I'm teasing podcast episodes that are coming up by sharing behind the scenes of my recording, behind the scenes of my outline for the podcast episodes that I'm about to be promoting. I also do this with the Feel Good Social Club with Canva templates I create every month. I'll share behind the scenes of my Canva templates that I'm about to drop on my Instagram stories, especially, is my favorite way to do this because it feels very, I don't know, low key, and easygoing. But, I'll tease the Canva templates that I'm going to drop next month in the Feel Good Social Club, and it just gets people excited. It just lets them know what's coming. How can you do that for your brand? Now is a great time of year to do that. Okay, so that's really what you should be doing through October and honestly November as well, is really prepping your audience to want to buy from you during the holiday season. So then what I really like to recommend is around Halloween or early November is a really great time for you to host either like a giveaway or some sort of fun promotion that really is getting people excited about what you're selling and really getting them excited about what you're about to be promoting hardcore for the holidays, right? So, like I said, one of my favorite ways to do this is hosting a giveaway of some sort. It's especially great if you host a giveaway that is like, the prize is one of your offers that you're going to be promoting hardcore for the holiday season. Or, if you are like creating a new product of some sort for the holiday promotions, or you want to launch a new something, then it's a good idea to maybe like host a launch or, even like a quick pop-up sale or something like that. And I like to recommend that you do this around the Halloween or early November time point, because that allows your ideal customers to get excited about what you're about to be promoting early on so that they are just getting the ball rolling and the snowball is just getting bigger and bigger, the excitement snowball leading up to Black Friday and the really high holiday promotional season through December, right? So it's good idea early November or Halloween even to host something that kind of kickstarts your holiday promotional strategy and just like really lets your ideal customers know in a fun way what you're about to be promoting. A giveaway is an awesome way to do this because if you do host a giveaway, that specifically the prize is something that you are about to be promoting hardcore through the holiday season. Firstly, giveaways are just fun. People love getting things for free or the potential to get things for free. And then anyone who enters your giveaway, they're basically saying, hello, I'm interested in this offer, right? Hello, I'm interested in what you're about to be promoting for the holiday season. And that's amazing, right? Because then you know that these specific people, you have a whole pool of specific people who are interested in what you're about to be selling for the holiday season. And you can actually kind of pay attention to them more so and nurture them more so through the holiday season. Don't want you to do this in like a shady or overly pushy or weird way, but it's really, really awesome to know, oh, hey, these people entered my giveaway. They're obviously interested in what I am promoting. I can get conversations started with them. I can ask them if they have any questions about it. I can maybe offer them a special discount for entering the giveaway for this holiday thing that I'm promoting, right? Giveaways are awesome when you use them super strategically in that way, because you then know exactly who you should be staying in their DMs, creating relationships with, nurturing, offering discounts to, or like asking if they have any questions or anything like that. So that's a really, really great time of year to do that sort of thing, is Halloween or early November, right? And then throughout the rest of November, it's very, very similar to your October content in a way, I would say, except instead of quote unquote prepping your audience to want to buy from you for the holidays, I like to say November is a time when you want to pump up your audience to want to buy from you for the holidays, right? So October content is kind of more talking about the general values of your brand and really, really driving home your likability factor, tips, opinions, all that stuff that makes you an expert about your brand in general, your brand values, all that stuff. But November is more so for doing all that stuff with a focus on your promotions and offers, right? So you really want to be showing up and talking about your offers. How do your offers reflect your brand values, right? Is your shipping, packaging sustainable, right? Do you work with clients in this specific way because it helps to like promote your value of authenticity, or you believe in transparency or clarity or whatever that is, right? Are you going to be donating a specific portion of your proceeds to the charity that your brand wants to support, right? Like November is a great time to really be talking about that sort of stuff. You can also talk about why your ideal customers need your offers. How are your offers super helpful for them? How are they going to transform your ideal customers' lives? What makes your offers unique? All that different stuff. Definitely be sharing behind the scenes of your process. Definitely be sharing like what it's like to be prepping for your holiday season. Share what it's like to be creating your offers or working with specific clients, all that different stuff. And then definitely drive home teasing your upcoming promotions for the holidays throughout November. Okay. So this is the time of year when we really want to be saying like, who's thinking about the holidays? Have you started thinking about like your gifts that you're giving and all the different stuff? Keep a lookout. We're about to offer 20% off, or we're about to do something really crazy, all the different stuff. This is a great time of year to do that. Get your ideal customers pumped about your holiday promotions. Okay. So this is leading up to your holiday promotions. And I always like to kind of start out my holiday promotion schedule thinking about Black Friday, right? Black Friday is like the big kickoff for the holiday spending season, for the holiday promotion season, right? It's like the biggest sale day of the year traditionally. And over the years, I always chuckle because Black Friday, it used to be Black Friday, right? It used to be the Friday after Thanksgiving, and I remember when I was younger, it was pretty fun. Actually, it's fun memories. Waking up at 3 a.m. and standing in line at Target with my mom for Black Friday shopping and all that stuff. Like over the years, that has definitely evolved. And how you feel about its evolution is totally up to you. I chuckle often at like promotional things and that sort of stuff. But, nowadays, Black Friday isn't just for the people who want to get up at 3 a.m. on Black Friday itself and go stand in line in Target's parking lot to get the crazy Black Friday deals. No, because, most businesses are online now, all the different stuff. We have a lot of different resources and all these different things. And also, Black Friday has become an entire weekend. Not just a day anymore, right? And also, honestly, the Black Friday quote unquote sales have just gotten earlier and earlier and earlier, right? They do tend to start early evening on Thanksgiving. I think that a lot of times brands are promoting things on Wednesday now too. I forget what it's called. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving has a specific name too. But whatever. A lot of brands are doing like those Wednesday sales before Thanksgiving. So really, there are no rules to your Black Friday promotions, but a few things to think about. What I just like to think is that Black Friday in general is kind of the kickoff for holiday promotions and sales in general, right? So consider, what does this look like for my brand? What makes the most sense? And how can I utilize this time of year in the best way for my brand? So thinking about the timeline, on holiday promotions in general, just a few things to think about are you could totally offer a very like pop-up promotion on Black Friday or through the weekend of Black Friday, right? So you could do like specific % off or crazy sale, like Black Friday through Cyber Monday, like all weekend kind of thing. For smaller brands and businesses like ours, I do like to recommend that if you're going to host a Black Friday sale, you do the entire weekend, right? Instead of just sticking to Black Friday or something like that. Unless you're going crazy with like some sort of deal that all your people will want to hop on board and snag immediately, right? But for smaller businesses like ours, there's a lot of competition on Black Friday weekend for like these sales and all that different stuff. And so if you as like a small business just host a 1 day or like 2 hour sale that's not like super crazy or super necessary for your ideal customers to hop on board and buy from you right during that specific time or like that shortened time period, then you may not get a lot of traction for your Black Friday sale just because you're competing with all those giant brands out there who are hosting like crazy sales on Black Friday, right? So for smaller brands like us, I do like to really recommend that we at least host like a Black Friday weekend sale, right? And that could look like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday, or it could look like Black Friday through Cyber Monday, or whatever that looks like. Just because that gives your brand time to show up more often and repeat yourself again and really hit people again and again and again with your promotion. And it gives people more of an opportunity to buy from you after they've gotten all their big, crazy brands out of the way or whatever it is, right? So that's my recommendation for Black Friday. But another thing to think about is you could actually also do a pre-Black Friday sale. I've seen a few other bigger brands do this as well. So like the weekend before Black Friday weekend, host a pop-up promotional sale that kind of kicks off your holiday promotional season. Or you could even host your quote unquote Black Friday holiday promotional kickoff sale the weekend after Black Friday too, if you want to give yourself more opportunity to gain more traction and be seen and not be competing with as many giant brands hosting crazy sales, right? So just a few things to think about, and your promotional schedule can look like whatever you want. Do you know what your brand vibe is on Instagram? I have a new fun quiz that's just for you, my friend. I, of all people, know how hard it is to figure out how the heck you're supposed to translate your brand to the gram. And with this quick 7-question quiz, we will help you hone in on your brand's personality, voice, and visuals so that you can show up consistently and create content that looks beautiful and feels on brand for you. This quiz is so awesome. It's been a long time coming, and I know that you're going to have a lot of fun with it. Plus, the results will help you show up in the best way for you. If you'd like to check out our new brand vibe quiz, just head to feelgoodsocial.com/quiz. Pretty easy. Head to feelgoodsocial.com/quiz to find out what your brand's vibe is on social media and start showing up there for your brand. Now, when it comes to promotional ideas for your kickoff promotion for the holiday season, you could do a % off of your entire shop or like all of your offers, right? All of your stuff, or like you could even offer a % off specific offers, specific products or specific services and whatnot. But it doesn't always have to look like a discount for promotions. This is something that I tell my Feel Good Social Clubbers all the time, because a lot of us as small business owners, like we don't really have that much wiggle room to discount our products, or we don't really want to offer a big discount on our services because we charge what we are worth, right? And we really can't, we can't work with that many people at like a discounted price or anything like that, right? So there's a few different ways that you can do a promotion or sale without discounting. And a few things to think about are buy one, get one, right? In a way that's kind of a discount, but at the same time, it's more beneficial for your brand to maybe have people buy more of something in a way. You could also make that into buy one, gift one if you're offering something that only makes sense for someone to buy one of. Well, maybe they want to gift one to someone else, right? You could also offer a gift card on top of a purchase of some sort. Often that is beneficial for your brand because then people are coming back and buying from your store again, right? I've seen that work for a lot of people. You could offer free shipping if you're a product-based business. People love free shipping, or you could think about offering a free bonus or a gift with a purchase, right? This could look like a fun t-shirt or a koozie even, or it could look like an additional service that really just makes sense and goes hand in hand with your bigger offer, like a free consultation or like an extra coaching call or something like that, right? Which leads me into, I love offering free consultations with specific offers as like promotions or something, right? I have like brand vibe bundles that I sell on my website, and it's like digital bundles with like Canva templates and Lightroom photo editing presets and all that different stuff. And often when I do my brand vibe bundle promotions, I'll offer a free consultation. I call it something else. I'm forgetting what I call it right now. Something jazzier than consultation, right? But essentially it's a free consultation with the purchase of your brand vibe bundle, where we can hop on a 15-minute call and talk about how you can take this brand vibe bundle and make it more unique and fit your specific brand, right? That is super, super helpful and valuable for the people who purchase my brand vibe bundles, and it really kind of helps them say, yes, I want to purchase this, right? So what could that look like for your brand? And then another thing to think about for your promotional ideas is promoting something that's like a little bit smaller and easier for people to say yes to, that could then lead into a bigger offer. This is specifically great for service providers, right? So like maybe you are a coach of some sort and your coaching packages range from like $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? And that's one, hard for you to discount. And two, it's kind of hard to sell those giant packages, especially if you can't discount them a crazy amount. Especially for Black Friday when people are spending a lot of money already. It's way easier for people to say yes when it comes to these big promotional weekends and like pop-up sales and stuff, to something that is like a little bit smaller of an offer, ranging from the $50 to maybe $300, $400 range. That's way easier for people to say yes to during this time of year than like a giant like $1K or $2K offer of some sort, right? So maybe instead for your holiday promotions, for kicking them off for Black Friday, you are instead promoting something smaller, and you might even have to like create something new or something special for your brand to do this, such as just like a VIP day, a 1-hour consultation of some sort, right? Maybe it's like a workbook or a mini course or whatever it looks like for you, something that's a little bit smaller and easier for you to promote for your pop-up sale, that then would lead into someone wanting to buy that bigger main offer that you sell, right? So maybe it's like hour-long consultation specifically to help people navigate their holiday time management or something like that. I don't know. I'm just like making this up. A lot of my one-on-one coach or my one-on-one coaching client and a lot of my Feel Good Social Clubbers are like coaches, right? So this makes sense. It's like, okay, they don't necessarily want to offer like a 3-month coaching package that's like $3,000 during Black Friday when everyone's already spending and they can't really like buy that big offer. Maybe it takes them more time. It's not an immediate yes to say yes to this big coaching package, and they need more time to think about it, all that stuff. Maybe that's not what you want to promote for Black Friday, but maybe you want to offer like 1-hour consultations to help you get in the right mindset for your holiday family parties or something like that, right? And it's like, a 1-hour consultation, $100, maybe your consultations are like normally $150. You're like, okay, for a short time, I want to offer it for $90. Like, come hop on a call with me. You can rant it out about your family. You can tell me all your worries, and we can come up with a mindset strategy for you to navigate the holiday season so that your parents don't drive you crazy and you don't feel like crap and like blah, 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 right? And then when you hop on those consultation calls with them, then maybe that's when you say, I really could see you making so much progress if we have like regular coaching calls. Let me know if you'd be interested in working with me on a regular basis and signing up for one of my kind of long-term coaching packages. That's a way that your Black Friday offer could lead into your bigger offer, right? So what does that look like for your brand? Okay, so that's my rant about Black Friday. And again, it doesn't have to be on Black Friday, but this general time of year is really what I consider the kickoff to holiday promotions. And that's when I want you to encourage you to think about something that you could promote during this time of year that's kicking off your holiday promotional strategy, right? And then basically we lead into December, which is the biggest promotional time of the year through the holiday season. People are going crazy. They're buying gifts. They're spending money on themselves. They're thinking about how can I navigate this season in the least stressful way for me? How can this season be the easiest possible for me? They're thinking about the new year already, right? I brought this up in our last coaching call for the Feel Good Social Club, is that often product-based businesses will go crazy promoting this time of year, and service-based businesses and coaches will kind of take the back seat because they're like, well, everyone's spending money on gifts. Like, no one wants to spend money like with my business and what I do. Like, no, honestly, during December and even maybe in the last 2 weeks of December after the gift buying season has like ended is really, really a great time of year for you to promote services for sure, because people are already thinking about the new year. How can they start the new year with a bang? New year, new me. How can they make next year better than this year, right? And so it's a really great time of year to promote anything, no matter what type of business you are, no matter what you offer. Okay. So December, on my notes right here, I have promote, promote, promote. And it's true, like it's really, really great to be promoting during the holiday season. And honestly, if you are really wanting to boost your sales, during this last month of the year, if you do have a promotional strategy outlined, do not shy away from promoting. Now, is that to say that like you can't post like the heartfelt stuff, post about brand values, post about what this season means to you, post behind the scenes of your personal life as well as your business? Like, no, you can of course post all this other stuff, but at the same time, keep pushing the promotions, keep pushing your offers during this year. And honestly too, I don't know, this might be like a controversial opinion, but I do want to say that like often when it comes to selling strategy, a lot of us will kind of be storytelling about it, right? And I recommend this often for a lot of promotional posts. It's great to kind of tell the story of your transformation or your customer's transformation and lead it into a promotion for your offer. Lead it into a call to action that's like, do you want to experience this too? Sign up for my program, right? Or whatever that looks like. However, during the holiday season, I really want to encourage you to just be straightforward with your offers and promotions. Like, yes, post somewhat storytelling stuff. Yes, post like different things that lead into a call to action that's like, buy from me, right? But at the same time, don't shy away from saying, looking for a great holiday gift? Check out this, right? Or have you heard about our offer? Here's what it's all about, right? Like, be very straight in your face with what you're offering during this time of year. Tell people exactly why they should buy it. Tell them why it's perfect for them or whoever they're buying a gift for. Tell them exactly, this is going to change your life because, tell them, 50% off for until Friday. Don't be coy with what you're promoting this time of year because people are so scrambly. They're getting hit with so many promotions. They really don't have the brain power to read a long transformation story during this time of year, right? They really want you to tell them, hey, buy this thing for your Aunt Mabel. I'm like trying to make up a name right now. Buy this thing for your Aunt Mabel who loves gardening because blah, blah, blah. Like, tell them exactly what you're talking about, why they should buy your offers, tell them about your promotions, because they don't have as much brain power or attention span to kind of make their way through your coy selling stuff, right? Like, no, you need to be straight up with your offers during this time of year. So a few ways that you can promote your offers are to showcase the value of your offer, right? Why is this offer valuable to your ideal customer? Is it going to save them time? Is it going to bring them more joy? Is it going to make their life easier in some way? Why is your offer valuable for them? Tell them straight up what that is. Also, you can showcase your offer from different angles, okay? So, like, why is your offer perfect in different ways? Is it great for stocking stuffers? Is it great buying for you? Is it great buying for mom or for dad or for teachers or whatever it is? Showcase your offer from different angles and think about all the different reasons that people might want to buy your offer and create different posts about that. You can also share social proof. This could look like testimonials, right? Testimonials are really, really great during promotional periods because they tell your potential customers who are thinking about buying from you, heck yeah, this person bought this thing and they loved it. It worked for them, right? It shows that your brand is legit, that your brand actually makes a difference for people. And it solidifies the purchasing decisions of the people who are thinking about buying it, right? If you're like waffling on like, ooh, I've been having my eye on this thing. I've been thinking about buying it. I'm not sure. Should I spend the money? Like, ooh, I'm right on the edge of my purchasing decision. Like if I see a customer testimonial of like, oh, heck yeah, I was having this specific problem and I got this thing and it totally worked for me and it changed my life in these ways. It's awesome. Definitely recommend this. Like, that's going to send me over the edge and make me hit that buy button, right? So definitely be sharing customer testimonials, share customer transformation stories also. So, this person was struggling with this thing, and then they bought this offer from us, and we helped them do this, this, and this. And now their life looks like this. And it's great. People reading customer transformation stories like that, it helps them to put themselves in your customer's shoes and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm struggling with the same problem. Oh my gosh, this could help me do this, this, and this. And now my life could look like that, right? Super, super helpful for promoting. Talk about your special holiday bonuses. So this means like your holiday sales, promotions, special offers, all that stuff. But like, if you have a product-based business, like, do you offer gift wrapping? Like, tell your customers, hey, we're offering gift wrapping during this time of year, right? Tell your customers, hey, we're offering this extra bonus call because this time of year, like blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking of things off the top of my head. But, whatever it looks like for your brand, talk about your specific holiday promotions. Tell your ideal customers again and again and again in all the places, on your email, on your Instagram stories, in regular posts. Tell them again and again about all these things because they need to hear it again and again. And then finally, don't forget to talk about the logistics. This is especially important for product-based businesses who are shipping things. Talk about shipping. If you offer free shipping, definitely say that. Say we can send these we can send gifts to your loved ones' homes, right? Oh my gosh, I just hiccuped. We can send our gifts to your loved ones' homes. We offer gift wrapping. Talk about the last day to ship to receive by Christmas, right? That's something that we always forget to talk about, but it's really, really important to let your ideal customers know, hey, this is the last week you can order from us in order to receive it by Christmas, right? Hey, this is post that on Monday, week of, right? Post it on Wednesday, week of. Post it on Friday. This is the last day you can order. Make sure you get your order in with us today in order to receive by Christmas, right? Continue telling your ideal customers all these things again and again and again. Create multiple posts about the same thing again and again and again, promoting your offers, promote it in all the different places, and your holidays are bound to be a success. Okay. So I hope that you found this episode to be helpful. Like I said, I am going to be recording more episodes throughout the next few weeks, diving deeper into some of these specific ideas and topics and all that stuff. But if you do have any questions, if you want my advice or opinions on your specific holiday promotions and all that jazz, don't forget to check out the Feel Good Social Club, my friend, because we are hosting monthly content planning workshops where literally I hop on and chat with my Feel Good Social Clubbers about their specific brands and content ideas and promotions. And I would love to chat with you specifically about that. So check out the Feel Good Social Club. It's feelgoodsocial.com/club. Our next content planning workshop is happening on October 25th of 2022. However, they are monthly. So if you can't make it to the October one, we will be hosting one in November as well. So I'd love to see you there. It's feelgoodsocial.com/club. Check it out. Join today. I would love to chat with you about your specific brand's strategy. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you next time I catch you. Thanks so much for listening, my friend. For show notes and a whole lot of other awesome freebies, visit feelgoodsocial.com. Simply go to feelgoodsocial.com for all the goods.